Oh, this show. This show. It's episode 11, so it's not getting any better. I saw that there are 2 episodes left. I might as well continue watching, but I am here to talk about Gotham Knights, episode 11, titled Daddy Issues, and boy, do we get a lot of daddy issues. The very beginning, we see Joker's daughter and Batman's fake son in bed because they've slept together. Although, wait, they were in bed, and then later on, they tell the other group, or she tells somebody in the group, that they had sex all throughout the school's library. So where did that bed come from? Am I imagining things? Were they even on a bed? Do I even give a fuck? Either way, we see a flashback of Joker's daughter as a little girl hanging out in Arkham Asylum. She's roaming the halls because I guess her mother was in Arkham during that time as well. I don't know why she was by herself unattended in the halls, but she made her way to the Joker's cell. We don't see the Joker. I don't even know if we hear the Joker's laugh. But why would I expect it? None of these shows are able to use the Joker, so why do we even bring him up? Why do we even have him be here? Because it's very bad. Like this scene, the little girl goes up to the door, and a Joker card goes underneath the door, and then we cut back. And so I'm like, well, even though I know they can't use the Joker, if they could, and you would have a moment where she actually came face to face with this scary Joker dude and have it really fuck her up and explain why she is the way that she is today. But no, we can't do that. And then they come back to the hideout, and the brother and sister characters, I don't even remember their names. This whole entire time, I don't know their name. The brother especially is freaking out that they were out all night. And you could tell by the state of undress that they're in that they fucked, right? But Batman's fake son is being distant. He's not interested in talking about it. Of course, Joker's daughter is all like, yeah, we fucked. We banged. We did it 10 times. We did it all night. It was amazing. It was this and it was that. And I said this last week. This show was created purely off of the idea of Joker's daughter banging Batman's son. That's the only reason why they made this show, just to have a headline like that, to have a moment like this. I mean, this was the talk of the episode. Every character would either go off and gossip about it. The brother told Carrie Kelly about it. Oh, wow, really? This is crazy. I'm just like, who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? Although, you come to find out later on that these characters are 17 years old, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't or couldn't have sex that young, but it is interesting to see how much they're kind of like, hey, 17-year-old kids banging. That's cool. You know, I guess that's cool to these characters. And Joker's daughter and Batman's fake son, they end up sneaking off and they go to a bar. Now, Batman's son, he's wearing this hat, and that's his disguise. Nobody apparently recognizes his face. Of course. I mean, at least if he put on glasses or something, right? And Joker's daughter, she's wearing a blonde wig, or did she color her hair blonde? I'm pretty sure it was a wig. Still, worst disguises ever. Then you see that Joker's daughter's mother is at the bar, and I know her name's Duella. I'll just start calling her Duella because this is going to get very confusing the longer I go on. So Duella's mother, I've seen that actress before who plays the mom. She's quite good. I even liked her in this episode. You know, she had the right amount of craziness to be a little unhinged and to have you buy that maybe her point of view is crazy and is off to the left. And so you can't really trust everything that she's saying. But there's also a part of her story that is messed up. she did get screwed over, especially the more that we hear later on. She quickly, though, kind of goes behind her daughter's back, makes a deal with the bartender because they stupidly tell the mother their situation, that they framed for killing Batman and they're on the run and blah, blah, blah. So the mother is instantly like, hey, we can go collect this fucking bounty, right? And then Harvey Castiel shows up and he instantly recognizes Batman's fake son. I'm like, well, at least there's somebody who's halfway smart, halfway intelligent, that even from behind he recognized that that was fucking Turner. Is that his name, Turner? And you instantly see that Turner was drugged by the bartender, which, mind you, Turner and Duella are both 17 years old. They even say it in the episode. Even in the same scene when Turner's at the bar drinking beer, they establish that they're 17. How do they get into this bar? How are they ordering alcohol if they're not even close to 21? They're 17. Granted, it's Gotham. They probably don't give a shit or give a fuck and don't card. But it's just openly, out in the open, drinking beer. Okay, cool. And Turner passes out in the hall. And you get an anonymous tip for the cops that Turner has been sighted at this bar. Mind you, apparently hours go by before the cops can come around to go there, because it's not till then when the rigmarole goes on. Before we get there, though, let's mention how Harvey Dent, he gets knocked out by Duella's mom. And Harvey Dent is tied up, and Duella's mom goes through this whole explanation of like, I had this love affair with Harvey Dent back in the day. He denied it, though. He would say that it didn't happen. He would act like I'm crazy. And then other nights he would show up and want to bang. And Harvey instantly realizes, oh, that's my split personality. Fuck. But Duella's mother is talking about, like, hey, I went to prison because you accused me of being a stalker and being crazy and making all this up. Accused me of being dangerous. Kind of fucked up once again. If anything, if she is really crazy right now at this point, it's probably because she spent 18 years in Arkham Asylum. In 18 years. I feel like the Joker gets sentenced less for doing more, for actually killing people. And so Duella, is asking questions, trying to figure things out, until the mom says, you thought your father was the Joker? Think again, Duella. Your father is Harvey Dent. What? So this entire time we've been calling Duella Joker's daughter. That's been her identity. Literally, even in the show, even in this scene, Harvey Dent is saying to her, you're not Joker's daughter. You thought you were, and you've been trying to live up to that name this entire time, but you don't have to live that life anymore. And it's so fucking weird because they spent, 10, 11 episodes establishing that, yeah, she's the Joker's daughter, and look how much like him she is, or look at what the personality she got from him. But that seemed like a big fat waste of time. We at least should have gotten here sooner. We at least should have found this out sooner so that we could have dealt with this. This is a pretty big fucking reveal that Harvey Dent is her actual father. And she's upset. She's angry. She's confused. She shoots Harvey Dent in the chest. And she runs away with her mom, and they're in like some area. Where was it? Trailer park, and they're trying to figure out their next move. And wow, only to see that Harvey Dent, of course we knew he wasn't dead, but we see Harvey Dent wake up in the hospital. There was a cop there to greet him, and I thought the cop was going to be like, yeah, the Court of Owls brought you back to life, so now you owe them. I was fully expecting, and no, that would have made too much sense. Why do that? No, we find out that Harvey just so happened to have been lucky, and he was wearing the coin that he flips in his pocket, so the bullet hit his coin, Okay, sure. And then you see on the news that the news of him being the father of Duella, the illegitimate daughter, and all of that drama, that's now leaked. That's now out there. That got out there because of the senator. So, fucking hell, here we go. Now, Stephanie Brown, her dad got arrested. He got arrested because he was trying to use that doctor to get some more drugs for the mother. Stephanie Brown then gets taken in, and the senator shows up because, of course, they tried to tell the commissioner the information that Stephanie Brown knew about the core vowels and the crimes they've committed. Of course, the commissioner's in on it. So, not Gordon, mind you, it was a different lady. And so the senator shows up and he tells Stephanie Brown, hey, if you keep quiet, if you do this for us, then we'll release your father and everything will be okay. Stephanie doesn't do it though. And you have this moment where Stephanie's mother gets so upset, she's yelling, and the sister, Harper, I think that's her name. I think I know her name. Harper. She just shows up at the house. Somehow the doors are unlocked. She just walks in. She overhears Stephanie Brown's mother yelling at her and saying all this stuff. You did this. You did that. You're ungrateful. You're a bitch. And Harper, first the mother slaps Stephanie Brown in the face, right? Then Harper walks into the room and says, "No, you don't do that to your daughter. You don't deserve her. I'm in love with her." Well, she doesn't say that, but that's obviously where this is coming from. And the whole time I'm waiting for the mother to slap this woman or to say, "Get the fuck out of my house. You're a criminal. You just broke in. I don't know who the fuck you are. And aren't you a fugitive? I'm going to call the cops." But the mother doesn't say that. She just kind of turns around and fucking disappears. And then they have a moment, but then they find out that the cops have Turner's location. So that's where I'm like, why haven't they picked him up yet? What's taking so long? Hours have passed by since Turner had been knocked out. So Stephanie and Harper go to the club, not carded, not ID checked, of course not. And they go there, they see the cops looking for Turner, and so they need a distraction, right? So they start dancing with each other. And it's just an excuse. All of this is just a really lame, forced excuse to get them to dance together, to get them to rub up against each other. And I would say it was hot, but they're 17. I mean, maybe the actresses are older than that. I should probably check. But the characters are 17, so I'm not getting any enjoyment from this. And it looks like they're about to kiss. But then, of course, nope, they found Turner, so we need to go. And Stephanie Brown is able to somehow hack into the surveillance camera footage, find out what cop car is what. It's like, it happens in seconds. It happens so fast. And I know that this is done in other stuff as well. It does not make this any better. And the way that they save Turner, the way that the brother character, him in his goofy Party City cop outfit, he had gone to the police station again. This is like the 6th time that he's gone to the police station, and they still try to tease that, oh, maybe the black guy behind the counter will figure out that this is a fake cop. The fact that all of these cops can't figure out that he's not real. The fact that the cops are so goofy that they let Turner get away because, oh, the one cop car is blocked in stock. So they just put a well-known fugitive into a random other cop car that they don't see who the driver is. They don't know who it is. It's just a car that drives up. They put him in there. One of the cops don't go with him to make sure. No, they just put him in the fucking car and drive off. Holy fuck, are these cops incompetent. I know most of them are dirty. I know most of them are crooked cops. I get that. But are they dumb? Are they idiots? Are they the worst brain-thinking human beings of all time as well? Because I don't think they should be both. Holy shit. And so the brother is the one driving the car, of course. And the brother has this whole speech when they get back to which, mind you, they should be able to triangulate, figure out the location of where they went with the cop car. Like, do they not have trackers or tracers in the cop cars? Can GCPD not say, oh, well, which car did they take? Okay, let's go fucking trace where they went. I mean, oh, no, that's too smart. That's thinking too much. The brother has this whole speech with Turner where he said, because they have a weird interaction where Turner said, "Hey, you didn't have to save me." Just being a dick. The whole episode, Turner's being a dick. Fuck Turner. Fuck fake Batman's son. In fact, there was a moment earlier where Turner was arguing with Harvey Dent, saying, "I should have mentioned this." So, Dwella says that Batman killed her father. Batman killed the Joker. And obviously, Turner thinks that Batman killed his parents, right? And so you're going through, and Turner says to Harvey Dent, "Well, Batman killed my parents. Batman killed the Joker." And Harvey Dent, thank God they did this, because I would have been pissed if they just said that this Batman killed. I mean, they've had enough Batmans out there kill. Ben Affleck, even Michael Keaton's Batman kills people. So how can I really complain? But it's annoying. Harvey Dent, though, says that Batman had a rule. Batman didn't kill. What are you talking about? You're being a goddamn idiot. Before Turner passed out. And so I don't know what the explanation of that will be, but the brother has the speech of like, "I'm not going to abandon you. I care about you." And I'm like, where is this coming from? The brother, I don't think, has had any scenes with Turner until right now. How are they this close? How are they that, like, how is he willing to do everything for him? How do you think of him as family when you guys are just sort of around each other sparingly, passingly? And then they hug. They have this moment. After that, Harper kisses Stephanie Brown up there, the blue romantic lighting, and they make out. So maybe they fucked as well. I'm watching a show with a bunch of 17-year-olds who are fucking each other. I'm too goddamn old for this shit. And damn it, I feel like Danny Glover after saying that. Holy fuck, I'm not that old. But I am too old to be watching this shit. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Daddy Issues episode 11 of Gotham Knights? Are you still watching this bullshit, or am I in this alone? What do you guys think of all this fucking stupid Riverdale writing and drama? Like, comment, subscribe. Later.